just going to say it. My manager at the time was like, hey, we passed on this thing. I don't think it was like right. And I said, really? What was it? No, we have to do that job. And we did it. And it was magic. Like that was, the first day was the whole hallway smells like cum.
How's some kind of gay talking going on?
The whole hallway smells like cum.
Out in the digital desert, one cowboy ain't afraid to scroll where others won't. Where the Wi-Fi is unstable, but the drama is solid gold. So pull up your bootstraps, charge your phone, and saddle up, because we're going to the wild, wild web.
Get up now. Yeehaw!
I used to get really bad hair days, and you know when you're having a bad hair day and the whole day is just absolutely ruined after? I'm just so genuinely thankful that I don't have to deal with that anymore because of Blissy. My Blissy pillowcase makes me feel like I'm royalty. It's so luxurious. Makes me feel kind of British. It's made of silk, not cotton, so it's really smooth and gentler on skin and hair. It reduces frizz, breakage, and preserves my hairstyle. I personally use my Blissy pillowcase every night and couldn't sleep without it. It's also fully machine washable, so every week I just throw it in the wash and then replace it with a backup. Because you're a listener, Blissy is offering 60 nights risk-free plus an additional 30% off when you shop at blissy.com/Eric. That's BLISSY.com/Eric and use code Eric to get an additional 30% off. Your skin and hair will thank you. Wake up with clear skin, smoother hair, and cooler sleep. Use code Eric for an extra 30% off. blissy.com/Eric. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wild Wild Web with me, your host, Eric Sedeño. I'm going to be your sheriff today, and if you're new here, you're a deputy. Today's most wanted is the world's most amazing drag queen. She is a superstar. She's a makeup mogul. She's a YouTuber. She's a podcaster. She's a DJ. Everyone say a warm hello to Trixie Mattel.
Whoa!
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Do people know that this isn't the same Bald and the Beautiful? I mean,
No,
I
I
feel
don't
like this is breaking news. Kelly Mantle films in here, and Bald and the Beautiful set is right back here.
Yeah, we covered it up. We had to do something fresh in here. Sorry.
Gays have 2 brain cells and 1 set.
Literally.
We have 1 set.
Well, welcome back to your studio. Welcome back to your studio. How are you doing today?
Good, really good. You know, this used to also be Trixie Cosmetics, this room, this entire room.
Are you serious?
Dead serious, this whole room.
What?
It was just my desk and 1 employee's desk, and that was it. That was
oh my God, that's so crazy. Now you have like a little
yeah,
warehouse?
now we have a warehouse. And now, honestly, now we have more work from home. Like COVID happened, and then we all learned how to work from home, which I think is kind of better for everybody. We do hybrid. People are in and out of office during the week.
What have you gotten up today?
Well, I got up. Katya and I are going through the same thing, which is they have to go through my guest house, and from all the LA rain, they have to reseal the base. The water was subterranean coming up through the base of the floors.
Really?
From the rain. So they
God.
they put all my things in storage, and now there's going to be gentlemen out there working on it for like a year and a half. So I wake up, I let them in.
A year and a half?
No, sorry, a month and a half.
Oh, okay. I was like, holy shit.
So I wake up, I let them in. It was their first day working today, so I wanted to like be available in case they needed anything, make sure they know how to use the locks and all that. So there's that. And then coming in here to do this, Tracy, who produces The Bald and the Beautiful, asked me if I wanted to do this. And I had seen your clips online, and I saw Katya was on it, so it was like, yeah, of course. And I love yeehaw shit.
Yeah, some yeehaw shit. Well, I'm from Texas.
I figured.
I'm a yeehaw girl.
Who would do the yeehaw if you didn't have some yeehaw?
I know, right?
Yeah.
And like, I feel like I need to reclaim some of that like gay cowboy, you know?
Where in Texas are you from?
I'm from Dallas.
Wow.
You ever been to Roundup?
Of course.
We've
the
been
gay
talking
cowboy
about it
bar.
a lot. Like, it's my favorite gay bar because it's just like every type of gay person in one room.
Oh yeah.
And you don't get that everywhere. Like, I love seeing every type of gay person in one place.
Yeah, line dancing.
Yeah, have you been line dancing? Do you go?
At Roundup? Of course.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
You guys have a few country bars though. Don't you guys have a JR's too? Or is that Houston and Austin?
I think that's Houston.
Okay, JR's is kind of yeehaw. But I mean, obviously Roundup is like the only gay like cowboy bar I've ever seen.
It is so gay. I love it. And then you stop drinking at 2. Do you stop drinking at 2 in LA?
You're supposed to.
Yeah. Roundup would close at 2 and you'd go across the street to Station 4 and keep partying.
Unpopular opinion, I think bars call last call. If a bar closes at 2, swear to God, bars call last call at 11. They get so early and crazy.
Early.
And I know that everyone wants to go home, but sometimes I'm like, I feel like at 2, all the bartenders should fall like Pinocchio, like to the floor, like But we should be able to get drinks up until the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe if you're there at the bar at 2, should you be getting another drink? That's the other thing. I think the bars are meant to protect us from ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't need a drink before we, drive home?
Yeah. Well, in New York, it's 4.
That's crazy, but nobody's at those bars that time, and they're certainly not drinking.
Oh my God, no. In New York, people are getting up to go out at 4 a.m.
Tina.
To go see their DJ at Basement at 4 a.m.
Crystal meth.
Yes.
Crystal meth. My baby blue. Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
No.
It's about meth.
I've heard of it. Well, see, I'm 19. So I've never experienced that kind of stuff.
You're 19?
Yeah.
19 what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. What else is on those cards? Mr. Honesty, Mr. Truthful. Not that you aren't young and gorgeous, but 19 is like, it's a fetal.
No,
it's a fetal
I know.
thing.
No.
It's the umbilical.
I'm 22.
Oh, that makes more sense.
So our deputy of the week is DeSwan. And they commented, "Hi, Ruben. Also, hi, reminded me of this." And it's this Rihanna on the Dubai Burj Khalifa. Have you seen that meme before?
It's Rihanna's face and it says, "Hello, Dubai."
Yeah, she's saying, "Hello, Dubai." You never seen that before?
Not at all.
Hello, Dubai.
I feel like you're so good at being online. You're very online.
I was a lot better at it for a long time. It really, I loved it. I was online all day. I posted on every platform multiple times a day like a crazy person. All I did was interact with the internet. And nowadays, days will go by where I don't even touch the phone or anything.
Really?
Like I don't scroll
Well,
and stuff like I
you
used
like
to.
took your break from the internet,
And
right?
that's what I mean. It
Yeah.
reset my interest in the internet,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks as a content creator because I think it was more profitable to be like chronically online, but I'm really not chronically online anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and
Does your
so-
brain work better?
No, my my hot takes are all very cold. My Twitter's like happy Monday, like it's bad. It's really bad. It's bad. Like, and my YouTube is sort of like an echo chamber. I stopped watching other creators as much too. Now I'm just screaming at myself. I really admire on TikTok, something I wish to do more this year. I feel like TikTok is full of people who really create with real reckless abandon. They
Oh my
just
God.
talk.
People just post whatever.
They just post and they just do it. And I've developed with my anxiety, I've developed a genuine phobia of the internet and fans. So now I have a hard time posting anything because I'm afraid all day of what people think of it.
Really?
Yeah.
You seem so fearless online, like from my perspective.
Well, sometimes I'll have like a glass of wine and a pain pill and make a TikTok, like, but I used to be really fearless and then I became afraid of the internet, honestly. I just like live in fear now.
That's beautiful.
But that's why like most of my stuff I make now is on my own channels.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Netflix or my YouTube channel, because it's like I can talk about what I want to talk about. Nick can edit it and then I feel good. He'll protect me. He'll take things out.
I know what you're saying. I love your YouTube channel. I'm watching
Thank you.
bake shit in that easy bake oven.
It's crazy.
You're doing your doll reviews.
I know. I miss talking about my dolls, but they're all right now at the hospital because I don't know if you saw it was in the news.
But they got moldy. Or
Well, they
like,
didn't, can I clarify? They were in a space that had moisture. And so they went to mold remediation to get cleared.
Oh, okay.
Like they weren't, I feel like the way I played it up on the pod was that I opened the door to the storage unit and it was like The Last of Us, like clickers, like mushrooms growing out of their faces, like rah. The dolls look fine. We were just like, well, we might as well have somebody professionally test them all. If there's any issues, remove those dolls from the and then put them back in storage, basically.
Yeah.
So I think I'm hopeful that I'm going to get most of my collection back.
I feel like, well, if they didn't have mold on them, you think that there's like a high likelihood that they'll be good?
The news made it sound like I lost my home in the Palisades
It
fires.
literally
It was
like,
so extreme. And I was like, people have been emailing 10 plus emails a day to management being like, hey, do you want my doll collection? People wanting to send me their toys to repopulate my doll collection,
Aw.
which is very sweet. But I really think I'm going to be on the road to get my own collection pretty much mostly back. So
Oh, that's good.
it's okay.
It was on Gay. It was like on Out or on them, like Trixie Mattel's gone.
Which is kind of like our variety.
Yeah, it
Right?
literally
If
is.
it's on Pink News, that's my New York Times.
No, it is. That's where I hear about the world.
Gaiety,
Gaiety.
them.
Them. Did you see them? Was like about Justin Bieber. Was like Justin Bieber was serving T-boy swag at the Grammys. Did you see that?
Does that mean trans boy?
Mhm.
I mean,
I thought that was great.
Justin Bieber is, I don't care if you all hate me, he's drop dead gorgeous. He is absolutely beautiful. And when I saw he was performing in his underwear with his guitar, I was like, I like at a major festival when someone does something very real.
It was literally
less.
stripped down.
And I like shit like that. Haven't watched the performance. I'm not going to.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I don't watch award shows.
Oh, why not?
I just don't like it. I think it's long and
was
they're boring.
long. It was
And if you
long.
go to them, they're boring. If you go, you're in drag and you're uncomfortable, you block everyone behind you with your wig. Like, I get invited to them and I'm grateful. Please continue to invite me. But I don't really go because it's hard to go in drag.
Yeah.
It's hard to go in drag. And like, I don't know, awards and arts is always kind of, I go up back and forth where it's like, on one hand, recognize artists as much as you want. On the other hand, what is good? Like, how do we gauge, how do we say one thing is good or if something's better? You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. One thing I thought was really good at the Grammys was Chaperone's nipple dress. Did you see that?
It felt like it was going to get hooked on a doorknob and someone was going to slam a door and she was going to get her breasts
Her
torn off.
stylist was behind her, like making sure no one stepped on it.
Yeah.
It was so fun. She was on the ground, like, no.
That made me so fearful. But I was excited for Mr. Bad Bunny to win his award.
That was so sweet when he was like, had his, like covering his eyes because he was so emotional before he went up and
Yeah.
did his whole acceptance speech in like Spanish. It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
That was like a really cool thing to see. Like, I mean, just in general.
And for the straight men who like him, it's like, this is emotion.
Yeah.
It's happened. Because you know,
Like-
straight men will do anything to go to therapy. They will do
Anything.
anything. They will jump out of a helicopter. They will drive monster trucks. They will fly fish. They will unleash their unchecked mental illness on everyone around them. Like a huge 5-gallon like ALS challenge ice bucket of responsibility. My feelings are everyone's responsibility. I won't look inward.
Do you think that's why they like try to find someone to mother them when they're like looking for like a life partner? You know,
Yeah,
you're like, they kind of be like,
I
you guys
think
like
they-
to date their mom.
I think they weirdly do want their mom, but they also like want to be in control of everything, but they want to be control. I don't know what they're doing. I'm going to tell you though, the two most popular porn searches are teen and MILF. So I'm going to tell you that straight guys aren't even jerking off to people their age.
Ooh.
They want a senior in high school or they want a teacher at school. And fantasy's fantasy. I'm not saying this is what they're doing in real life.
Yeah.
but look it up. You can look it up.
Well, let's move into me with it.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being a poor guest.
No, you're doing great.
Okay, I know. I've changed my mind. I'm doing a great job.
I used to get really bad hair days, and you know when you're having a bad hair day and the whole day is just absolutely ruined after? I'm just so genuinely thankful that I don't have to deal with that anymore because of Blissy. My Blissy pillowcase makes me feel like I'm royalty. It's so luxurious, makes me feel kind of British. It's made of silk, not cotton, so it's really smooth and gentle on skin and hair. It reduces frizz, breakage, and preserves my hairstyle. I personally use my Blissy pillowcase every night and couldn't sleep without it. Especially with summer coming up, I need that natural cooling factor to get a good night's rest. It's also fully machine washable, so every week I just throw it in the wash and then replace it with a backup. Did you know Blissy also has face mask? And that's basically like a Blissy pillowcase on your eyes. So relaxing, so bougie. I actually wore the Blissy eye mask on my flight to London, my hometown actually. I'm from Essex. Born in Essex. I've just moved to Shoreditch actually. It's really cute. It's really lovely. It's like the Williamsburg of London, and I absolutely love it. And I felt so luxurious on my flight there because your listener, Blissy, is offering 60 nights risk-free plus an additional 30% off when you shop at blissy.com/Eric. That's blissy.com/Eric and use code Eric to get an additional 30% off. Your skin and hair will thank you. Wake up with clear skin, smoother hair, and cooler sleep. Use code Eric for an extra 30% off. blissy.com/Eric.
This TV is so cool. I'm so jealous of it. How did you make this?
It's just like wires in the back and then it connects.
It's really awesome.
You can watch TikToks on this.
This is amazing. I'm so jealous of it.
Isn't that so fun?
If I could redo my house, if I move ever, I would do like a 70s Western vibe, like Johnny Cash's house. Like a lot of wood paneling, a lot of...
I feel like that's such a vibe now. And you could do wood paneling and then like one cool couch and it all like feels really sick.
Orville Peck's house is like that, and I always loved it. It looks like a retro cowboy house, and I like love that.
I know. I watched his Architecture Digest.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to live there.
Yeah, his house is great. I love his house. Hi, Orville. You should have him on the show.
Orville, come on the pod. Orville, come on the pod.
He's so interesting. He's so cool. Love you, Orville.
Okay, so this is our meme of the day, and it is... It is.
What do you want to know about it?
I just want to.
You just want me to respond?
Well, I would like you to describe it to the audience.
Okay, so if you're listening, if you're on the Katya and I always say the people on the 405, it's me. So on season 3 of All Stars of RuPaul's Drag Race, the television show presented by Paramount Plus, there was a red look that I did that was white and red latex, like a pupil outfit. And this is me at the fitting for that, probably a week before filming. But I only have body on, so I have no makeup on. So it's this latex outfit with this incredible physique.
You're so snatched. Like, the body is so good.
I remember being young in drag and feeling like the comedy, not that I would identify as a comedy drag queen, because I thought I was a supermodel. So it's funny that now Katya and I do comedy, because when I started out in drag, gun to my head, I was like, well, obviously I'm the face and the body of the show.
Exactly.
I'm the goddess, and you goons can open for me. Like, but you know, that's what all drag queens think. We all think we're amazing, and we're not, right? And we're not. This outfit, this is me at the fitting, and I guess I was doing peace signs. I guess I felt peaceful. And my face, I guess I could have smiled. But you know, every drag queen has pictures like this in their phone. Today, after this, I'm going to the studio to try on outfits for my shoot at Netflix this week. So like, I will have more photos like this tonight. There's so many pictures. I could send you more.
The one I really love is Monet. Monet in her All-Stars look where she's like that Rihanna, like, what is it? The Pope kind of inspired one.
Yes.
And she's like that. And the tweet is, okay, Jay-Z playing in Beyonce's closet.
Very much so. Very much so.
But no, I love this. This one, like, I feel like this is the first time I ever saw a drag queen do this on my Twitter.
What?
No, actually. And I saved it so fast.
I did my big one.
You did your big one. Such a good look on the show.
Oh, it was good.
It was so good.
Can I tell you, I just thought, like, on Drag Race, I thought when people are funny or whatever, they don't put a lot of effort into their drag body. And I always felt really strongly about this.
Yeah.
Like, I always felt really strongly about the command of the shape of the body.
Mm-hmm.
The hips, and the audience is lower than you, so they're eye level with your hips. They're looking up at your boobs. Like, you just have an opportunity in drag to command so much respect and attention from the audience by walking out with your body like that. And so I always like to try to do a good body because I just feel like it helps. I feel like it helps me feel like I'm in drag. It helps the audience give a shit. Right? So I don't know. I believe in padding.
I love it's so good. I feel like, and now drag queens are so, I mean, I feel like boobs are coming back. Boobs have been coming back on Drag Race a little bit at least.
Hopefully. Like, I would like for makeup, wigs, and boobs to come back to drag.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm woke. Okay, woke. Like, I don't know. Sleepy Joe Biden here. I don't know what to say. I just like drag. So I like, you know, personally, I like a lot. I like a lot.
Yeah.
But my favorite drag queens are like Morphine and Farrah. So I also like the girls.
Yeah.
I either want like Lady Bunny or I want Farrah.
Yeah.
I want some girl on Twitch, some young girl in her bedroom on Twitch, or I want a dragoon with the giant wig on, you know?
The thing about like your drag though that really, I love that it's so much. And me and my boyfriend are always like, that's just a woman. Like, we watch you and like, that's a girl.
That's the crazy thing is
literally a girl.
When I first did RuPaul's Drag Race season 7, the television show on Paramount Plus, I remember wearing a lot of makeup at the time. And I remember the conversation around me being said, I have so much makeup on.
Yeah.
But now I've been in so many things that I think I've hypnotized people into accepting it. I don't even think people think I have that much makeup on now. They're just used to it. That's just the Trixie makeup now.
Well, it's really iconic. And I feel like there's been so many girls after you that have worn more makeup than you now that it's just like normal.
Oh my God. When I see people like Crystal, I'm like, oh, well then the rest of us who wear a lot of makeup get like, if we're doing a YouTube ranking video, we all just slip down a level.
Yeah.
You know, like there are people like Milk and Crystal and Mistress,
like she
Mistress, some of those amazing makeup I've ever seen, and it's dusted onto her fucking skeleton. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And so I know I have a lot of makeup on, but I also follow a lot of, you know, I went to beauty school and I follow a lot of rules of like beauty makeup, which is like if you do a bold eye, you do a light lip, or if you do a light eye, you do a bold lip. You know, like the rules. So even though I have huge eyes and they're crazy, I feel like I usually wear clothes that looks like real girl clothes. Like my drag costumes are like Marsha Brady clothes.
Yeah, I love that. you're like in a plaid gown.
Yeah.
Like,
Whereas I feel like some girls do the fish face and then they really like really spectacular showgirl costumes. I almost like a stupid amount of hair and makeup and then like a real girl outfit. I don't know why. But I always like that.
I feel like it's very doll.
Yeah,
too. Like
it's very casual
doll.
separate. It's very like, I love a mini backpack and drag. You know, I love a weird accessory or like just a one-piece print. I love a head to toe. I love like a mini dress with matching like socks.
Yeah.
I love full body coverage of one print. The simplicity of it. And that way the focus is just on like the crazy hair and makeup.
Yeah. That's so cool. I feel like I see that now that you say it. Like that is your whole vibe.
Yeah. And none of us invented anything. So it's also like I'm out here. There's so many drag queens who did big white and black liner before me. And there are so many after. It's like the great thing about drag is no one really owns anything. We're all just like 6 gay brain cells passing around the same, DVD box set of Charmed. Like we're not, we're imaginative and we're creative, but in a big way, I feel like drag queens are just constantly giving our flowers to things that we like. So we're like, oh, I love that artist's hair. I love this designer's dresses. I love, we're all just like praying at the altar of people we love, basically.
Yeah.
And we hope that if, somebody who loves, we hope that if Barbie sees Trixie,
What?
There are lesbians here.
There are lesbians fighting.
The great thing about drag is like none of us really invent anything. And so we're all just passing, it's a nightmare blunt rotation of like, makeup techniques and like drag trends also repeat themselves like fashion trends. Like you're saying, like big drag is kind of coming back.
Yeah. I feel like all the girls on this latest season wear tits. Or maybe not all of them, but the ones that I like wear tits and like have big butts and like, oh my God, Nina Bonita Brown, one of my favorite.
I love Nina Bonita Brown.
She kills me.
Again, living in fear of the internet, I'm at a point where I'm afraid to say who I even like in drag because I never know who people are mad at.
Oh, yeah.
I like Nina Bonita Brown. I think of that peach shit twice a day.
She was in...
I'm sorry. I think of it all the time.
Oh, my God. It was like big tits, big ass, tiny waist, piece of peach, like...
paper. Construction paper. It was amazing. I've never seen anything like it. And I've never seen anything like it since.
Yeah. Except
for the Gushers commercials.
Every Gushers piece is bursting with fruity juice.
Yes!
I don't know if you're too young for that.
No, I actually do remember the Gushers commercials.
They eat and then their head turns into a strawberry. Like, love that shit.
She was just doing whatever. And I feel like that's what drag is like about. But she was like, woman? Whatever.
She's such a chameleon too. Who else? Like, Fifi O'Hara, like there's drag queens where their thing is how much of a chameleon they are. And I really admire that because this is like deep, but not deep emotional, but a deep cut. Have you guys ever seen the program Doug from the 90s? It was a cartoon presented by Nickelodeon. And
sounds familiar.
Doug.
Oh yeah, Doug.
Okay. So there's an episode where he's accused of copying teen heartthrob Dylan Farnham because Dylan Farnham is like in a TV show wearing Doug's outfit he's worn the whole series. So then Doug has a crisis where he's like, everybody thinks I'm following trend, but like this is just who I am. And to prove it, he opens his closet and it's his exact outfit on the hanger every day. Because it's in the cartoons, we never change our clothes.
Yeah.
And his friends are like, that's really crazy, Doug, that you would go to such lengths to prove that you aren't copying Dylan Farnham, but we know you are. And my dream as a drag queen would be that I go into a dressing room where I open a closet and everything is the same pink dress. Everything is the same pink wig. The uniformness of it, the idea of going to like a drag supermarket and selecting one hair from an aisle of matching wigs. Like the symmetry and the monochromaticness of drag really appeals to me. So I don't really change my eyes too much. I don't change my hair color. I like feeling we're taking the same hunk of plastic and we're just dressing it different every day.
Yeah.
But because of that, I really admire the drag queens who change all the time. But that is making it hard to be their friends because some of these girls I know peripherally and they're like, we've met. And I'm like, you're in a latex mask.
How am I supposed to know?
Right. You see me from across a parking lot. You see blonde hair. You see a shitty pink dress and you go, well, that's her. Whereas some of these girls, they're so creative. They're just different all the time. And so it's like, I'm like, is that her? I don't want to say hi because what if it's not her? Hey, you.
Jimbo. Jimbo from like I feel like when you met her, dad in drag, to like now, like the biggest tits and the biggest ass ever. Like
I love Jimbo.
I love Jimbo.
Have you ever met her?
No, I want to meet her so bad.
Her makeup in person is amazing. I don't think, obviously when she was on Canada's Drag Race, I feel like the conversation was that her makeup was a little crazy. But she kind of does like beauty bimbo makeup now, and it's impeccable. Like not one glitter speck out of place. It's beautiful.
Oh my God. When she came on Canada's Drag Race and screamed at the top of that mountain.
Oh my God. So awesome. You know, I want to catch up on Canada because I'm so behind. When I'm not doing Pit Stop, I fall behind on Drag Race. I used to do Pit Stop, and I got to see the first season of Canada, and I think I also saw the second season. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
I loved Canada.
It felt like crunchy again. Like something about it felt crunchy again. Like not like in a bad way, in like a really
These girls are going to come on here, and they're going to say, roll the tapes.
Oh, not the girls, but like the way that it was produced felt like fresher than like, because Drag Race is a machine.
Brooklyn was there, and she's crunchy.
Yes. Well, Brooklyn, the queen of crunch.
Yeah. As if any of us could imagine her crunching for one moment in her life. I hate those drag queens that when they post their like throwbacks where they looked ugly and they look great. I'm like, you bitch. Kamora Hall's on that list. Don't ever post an old picture where you say look ugly, bitch. Kim Chi always looks great in old pictures. Even like old Alyssa pictures. I'm like, you look great.
I love that.
Season 5 Alyssa looks great.
Okay, I did have some pictures I wanted to run through really fast.
Okay.
So this is a throwback.
What's the issue? Facetune had just been invented. I was getting a handle on it. Like, you guys can't see this gritty photo. James looks kind of great for how old this is. Oh, I love James Mansfield. She is so awesome. Most amazing hairstylist, coolest person. She's from Milwaukee. So this is us at Hamburger Mary's Milwaukee. I was wearing a sequin fabric with just, that's it, a head hole. It was a caftan. It's a caftan, people.
Come on now.
No belts, nothing, just fabric. And then that's fabric around with one wig looking like absolute shit. That eye makeup's kind of good though.
OG Trixie. This is you as...
This is me at Rocky Horror at the Oriental Theater on the east side of Milwaukee. This is probably 2007, 2008.
Love it. Loving the blue wig.
Yeah, it's a blue opera wig. My cousin Adam worked at a costume store, and I think he got me this wig. I remember thinking my eye makeup was sickening. I bought this blue eyeshadow palette from LA Colors. And from the black eyebrow, I just did shimmery Cinderella blue eyeshadow, lash to brow, both sides. And I just thought I was living. I put one at 199 lash, and I did like a photo shoot with my digital camera of my eye and put it all over Facebook. And I was like, the girls don't know about me. And they didn't know about me.
Oh, I did want to ask about...
What is this? Oh my God, wait. Where did you find this? Online. Between a love. Okay, yes. From Avenue Q.
Yes.
Okay. Bravo. James. My boyfriend Matt, who passed away, he was a piano player and I play guitar and sang, and me and my friends started a cabaret called Switched, where the girls sang boy roles and the boys sang girl roles. And so we were doing like a cross-dressing kind of musical theater fundraiser.
I love that.
For the Gay Arts Center in Milwaukee.
You were singing too.
A girl living, and there's a fine line, which is a great piece of music.
Okay, this is one of my favorite looks you've ever done.
Can I say, I used to be really, like, what was I doing, girl? I was doing what I was trying to do.
You cut a tour.
I look nuts. I don't know if I tore, but when I saw myself on TV and I saw the discussion around how I wear a lot of makeup, I remember it flipping something in my brain that was like, you faggots want to see a lot of makeup. And I started to put on more and more. And the colors were bright blues, bright pinks, blue contacts, like crazy. And I remember going to this finale of Drag Race and saying, I'm going to put on the most makeup you can put on a head for this. I mean, I look crazy. I kind of stand by the blending, but I don't.
No, the makeup looks good.
I don't stand by the thick eyebrows, and I needed more lip liner. And obviously, these are my old teeth. They're small and gray. I'm not saying it was good, but I did what I was trying to do.
Love this.
Okay, gorge.
Bob.
So I was staying with Bob in Washington Heights at Bob's old place, and Bob and I got very close right before season 8 or right around. Bob and I are still close. He's probably my closest drag girlfriend. Kelly, Bob, Tammy, a few of the girls I'm just really close to. Monet, I love Monet. We switched makeups. So I did Bob. Bob thought she looked like, she kept saying she thought she looked like Vivacious or something. It's not great. I could have highlighted more. It's missing highlight, really. The lip looks great. And then my makeup.
It looks really good on her, actually.
Well, Anything's up. Anything's an up. No, I'm just kidding. And then Bob did me, and Bob was doing my lips, and I was like, why are you doing these hateful little Joker lips? And I don't think Bob had ever done someone's lips who had tiny lips. So you can see it lines my real lips. I actually think the eye makeup's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
The brows are a little dark for me. The hair is a little crazy. I don't think I'd ever wear like an Ariana ponytail. But you know, as old as this is, now I'm like, if I had the right hair and shit on, it kind of gives Dusty Ray Bottoms or something.
Oh my God, Dusty Ray Bottoms, I forgot about her.
Do you know what I mean? Like the kind of black,
Yeah.
Because Dusty loves like a black, like dark lip with the dark. I don't think it's so bad now that I look at it. I kind of think Bob did a better job than I did. Now that I look at it.
When you see this one, I'm here for it.
Oh, thank you. I remember putting the lashes on Bob, and I used to wear my lashes in my crease. And Bob's going, wait a minute, you glue them in your crease? And I go, yeah. And he was walking around his house using his hands to feel the walls. Like, this is wild. He's like, I can't. He's like, I can't see. Bob is such a good sport. I love her. I think she's just one of the greatest people ever.
We do like a segment called the Origin Trail.
Okay.
Which is like basically people's internet origin stories. I guess we're switching back to internet, but when did you meet the internet? Like, how old were you when you discovered the internet? What was your favorite thing about it?
Okay, so I grew up in the deep, deep country, as you know.
Yes.
And even though I'm dressed yeehaw, I'm from almost like UP, Michigan.
Okay,
As the
okay.
crow flies, I'm probably an hour from Canada. We're like far up there in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I got dial-up at home when I was maybe 13, maybe? Whatever age you start talking to old men. And whatever age, 13? Yeah. 13 in the 90s was old to start doing that, I think. But I got the internet and this is a throwback, I loved chat rooms.
Really?
Talking to people, hello, hello, hello. I wasn't like sending my, pictures or saying where I lived or anything, but talking to people on the internet. I thought it was amazing you could talk to people from other countries on the internet. Mom, I'm talking to someone from Spain. Nobody could believe it. It was a miracle.
But that wasn't AOL, was it?
I don't remember. Whatever
Chat room.
moderated, big like MSN or whatever chat rooms. And then I got really into, because I didn't have high speed till I went to college, so I didn't really get into YouTube or anything. But I had such bad dial-up that I started downloading comedian specials on LimeWire.
Really?
So now whenever I meet these comics, I always say, I owe you a little money because I stole your album money. I remember when I met Kathy Griffin, I was like, I owe you money. I forget what album on LimeWire. And I told her about it, and I'm sorry, but I live so far in the country. It was really I think I was stealing from a good place because I just wanted to hear funny people. I wasn't trying to do comedy or anything, but I just got really into hearing funny people's albums. And I remember having hers, and I remember having, I don't remember, but so I guess getting into comedy just from people's records.
Yeah. Do you think that's like what made you fall in love with the internet?
Kind of, because I would get in my car and drive to school and stuff, and I would have like comedy albums to listen to in the car. We didn't have a good enough internet to like download videos and stuff. So I'm just listening to like audio albums that I would have to record overnight to download.
Really?
I have to go to bed. This makes me sound like I'm before the bombs fell in Fallout. But I would go to bed and like wait for a 45-minute album to download just so I could hear like Dane Cook or some shit.
Oh, that's so crazy.
And then I would wake up and be like, new comedy album, whatever.
Well, then when did you get into YouTube? Was it when you went to college?
Yeah, so you gotta imagine, for me going to my dorm and having high-speed internet, YouTube hit me like a hurricane. This was huge for me. This is where I started really loving the internet and loving, as a creative, especially in drag, so much of what we do is gobble up inspiration.
Yeah.
And then like metabolize it, and we like pass it as like, so everything on YouTube, if you want to see, like right now I'm working on my new show that will tour the music festivals this year, and it's like a space vibe. So the fact that on YouTube I can go find really good HD clips of like Star Trek from OG series is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do? Like, I remember in college, they wanted us to go to the library. When I was in school for musical theater, they want us to go to the library to rent these DVDs of old musicals to watch. And that was sort of at a transitional time where I was like, well, we can just find this on the internet. But teachers wanted us to really go use physical media to find like an archival. I remember watching Showboat. Have you ever seen Showboat?
I don't think so, actually.
It's an old musical. It's beautiful. It's one of the big first musicals that really hit, that really tug on the heartstrings. It talked about things like race. There's this part where this girl sings this song, Can't Help Lovin' That Man of Mine. Do you know that song?
Yeah.
Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. I gotta love one man till I die. Can't help loving that man of mine. She sings it. It's Ava Gardner. But she's playing a woman who is passing. She's part African-American. She's married to a white man, but she's passing. and she's singing and crying about like it's the subtext obviously is like it's illegal, but I'm just in love with this guy, but I know we're not supposed to, white people aren't supposed to marry black people, and that's like a big thing in the story. Anyway, but I remember sitting in the library and watching this and being like, and crying. I always cry from shit, but being like, we could have found this online. So I just started to love the internet for just like access to shit that I want to see to get inspired by.
Oh, okay, that's really cool. I feel like that's what it's supposed to be used for.
Yeah.
Is like growing and evolving and learning. I feel like even when I was growing up, like the internet, you weren't supposed to use it to learn. Or like they like were fighting it. You were supposed to use textbook. You were supposed to use things written down and printed to learn over internet at school.
Yeah.
And then the internet was for like fun stuff. Like
Yeah. I remember when I was in college, when writing classes, they would make you do a certain amount of your references had to be like internet media, and a certain amount had to be from physical media. And I was just like, girl, who cares? I mean, I'm not like the burn books person, but I'm the girl. If you can get it on your you can get it on your Kindle, honey.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to the library.
Exactly.
Sometimes you do. Go library. Go libraries.
Trixie Mattel says burn libraries on Wild Wild Web Pod.
But that's what makes me mad with politics because people are always like, well, it's the age of misinformation. I'm like, I'm sorry. People have more access to information than they have ever had.
Than ever.
So as much as there's too much bad information, there's also huge capacity for people to fact check things.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Like, anyway. Also, I've been really into old Johnny Carson. Do you know who Johnny Carson is?
Yeah.
His voice, his speaking voice, that set, his opening monologue. I'm telling you all at home who have sleep problems, I don't. If any of you need to go to sleep at night, the sound of real old microphones in a TV studio, Johnny Carson talking, is hypnotic. You just be, you like the Sunken Place.
Yeah.
It's so calming. I love watching old shows at
I
night.
feel like there's something that you can't get from like the texture of like the film and like the mics. It was just felt more like like when you're listening to it, you can like feel more or something. Like the way we absorb media is so different. And I think that's why like even Sabrina Carpenter's stage, it's all inspired by, I feel like, old television.
I love old television. I'm telling you, like recently I've been on the rabbit hole of, because Star Trek was such a weird kind of hit, there's so many copycat shows at that time that were science fiction and the effects are all real. There's no special effects.
Yeah.
Like if someone gets shot, it's just cuts to their face like, ah, and then they're just them on the ground. Like, I love that shit. Love that shit. And also it's like 60s space. So like all the women in the show, you better believe they're all princesses and queens from foreign planets who have like tiaras and updos, and they all have those brows that go straight out and shit. I love old TV. It's so warming. It's so warming from the inside. I don't know what it is. You might be right. It's just the feel, the buzz, the physical buzz of like old TV.
Like, it wasn't HD yet. Like there was like, I felt like it felt not real.
Yeah.
Like there was a disconnect from reality to TV. So it had a different feeling.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I love, even like old Westerns, like they have such a graininess and a grittiness to them that make them feel so separate from reality.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what inspired this set is like, I love old TVs. I love like that feeling you get from watching an old Western, and like even like the music when like they're riding the horses. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like they don't do it the same anymore. It's meant to feel more real. It's like, so it captures like more, you capture too much of like a real person sometimes for me.
Yeah.
And so like old TV is like bigger.
There's
it's
more
like,
fantasy.
More fantasy.
More
yeah.
fantasy. And also the actors back then, like TV was so new. Most of those actors were stage trained actors.
Yeah.
So they're really good actors. I'm watching Star Trek right now from the beginning for the first time. First of all, I'm Googling all the drama of Star Trek. Apparently there's so much drama behind the scenes
Wait,
with that
really?
show. Yes.
Well, because the main guy was a little crazy, right?
That's what people say
What's his
online.
name? What's his
William
actor?
Shatner.
Yeah, William Shatner.
But
yeah.
I'm sorry, shoot me in the eye, bitch. I'm watching this being like, A, he's gorgeous. B, he's a great actor. Like, I'm watching this. There was just this episode where they're on a planet and the planet is giving them like hallucinations of things that they want to see. So William Shatner's alone, Dr. Kirk, or not Dr. Kirk, what's his name? Captain Kirk. And he sees his girlfriend from before he was an astronaut. And he look on his face when he sees her and he sits down with her and the way he's smiling. I'm like in my house crying to Star Trek.
Oh, really?
I had no idea it was so good.
I remember
So
watching
I was
it
living
with,
for it.
I remember watching it with my dad after Star Trek the movie came out, and I was like, "This is such a fun show." Even the way they're like beam me up and like the animation.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it's so good.
Yeah.
It's really good, and the sets are really pretty.
And they're real.
Yeah.
Like, they touch a button, it's like a door swings open. You know, it's some guy behind there like, pulling a rope. Yeah, like I love that. It's like a play.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like Pee-wee's Playhouse almost, where everything's real.
Yeah.
I just love it. And then because my new show is all space, I've been watching like Jetsons, old Jetsons, which is really lovely too, like Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah.
A little bit of Mars Attacks. And I've been watching some of these documentaries about aliens, about how the government hides aliens from us.
Yeah.
People who believe in aliens don't believe they're in the sky. They believe they're here already. And they will sit you down and give you a concert performance of the theories.
What is it on where they're like talk about the Aztecs and the aliens, or like the pyramids and the aliens, like those TV shows?
Have you ever been to Mexico?
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, but I haven't seen the Aztec pyramids.
Those pyramids are so old that the reason they correct me if I'm wrong, the people now who like we know in history to use them didn't even build them. They were there before any recorded history.
Wait, really?
Realistically, it's either aliens or a civilization that so predates like record.
Yeah.
And they are obviously all built up by hand. Look it up. I went on a hot air balloon ride above them.
I want to do that.
$75, best money I've ever spent. Yeah. Terrified.
Really?
Let me tell you something about a hot air balloon. It's an Easter basket in the sky. It was terrifying. But I remember thinking, I'm up here with my boyfriend and my best friend. If I go, I go.
Yeah. If it's my time,
And if they're going with me, like this is how we do it.
Yeah.
And I will be haunting these pyramids. But it was so interesting. If you ever get a chance to go, best money I've ever spent. I mean, you go there and they're telling you things like, oh, this structure's so old, we don't even know who built it.
Yeah. Oh.
Everything in America was built in like 2006, I think. Like it's.
Oh, the year I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's that old. And I love hearing about old shit. Same when you go to the UK. Things are so old that you're like, what?
Oh my God.
Because America's so brand new.
America is brand new. Well, in like Europe, there's so much history that's well documented.
Yeah.
Like that's like the one fun thing that like they've kept track of everything. Especially in London, they know the exact year that something was put up or put in the city, and like it's so wild. You'll walk past a building from like 1600.
Yeah.
It's like so weird.
Are you Mexican?
I am.
Oh,
yeah.
so do you know where your family maybe? Is there an area you want to visit that you might have called like roots?
I feel like I have a lot of family like in El Paso still, and so like right across the border is like where most of my family is. My dad has cousins in Mexico he like doesn't talk to, and I don't know why. I think he's just a man. He doesn't want to communicate with them.
Adult men have no friends.
I want my dad to have a friend so bad. I want my dad to have a friend so bad.
How old is he?
He's like 67, 66 or 67 now.
I think that's a perfect age for a friend.
I'm like, he's
retired. Ready for his first friend.
I'm like, he just retired. go make it. He has a cousin he likes.
What's his name?
My dad's name is Ed.
Ed, come on. Ed sounds friendly.
My mom's name is Betsy.
They must be so proud of you,
Betsy
right?
and Ed. Oh, yeah. Well, my mom is like calling me. She's like, you're at the grandma. And I'm like, yeah. I don't know. It's like, they're so excited for me. I think they also like don't get it, but they get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's really funny. But yeah, my dad texted me, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, that was random. Like, he's never done that before.
Yeah.
So that was sweet.
My mom texted me. We were on the phone the other day, and she said, I got to go. I've been on the phone too long. I hung up. It was 11 minutes. The damn bitch. Okay.
Oh, I wish my mom would hang up at 11. She calls me out of the blue. We're 50 minutes, and I'm like, hey, Mom, I got to go. She's like, what? We just started talking. It's
you know,
50
everybody
minutes.
who has a mom like yours tells me that about my mom. They want a Freaky Friday moms.
Yeah.
But sometimes I call my mom. I'm like, hi. She's like, what's up? I was like, I don't know. Haven't heard from you in 3 weeks. But
oh, my mom, her New Year's resolution was to talk to me more. And we call every week. She texts me all the time.
Once a week, twice. I feel for me, okay, if I'm being completely honest, I talk to my mom at least once a week, usually once, and under 20 minutes. But that's like honestly enough for us.
Yeah.
I think we both get everything we need out of that.
My mom, she loves to talk. She also listens to every podcast episode. She's going to be like, Eric, you're lying.
Betsy, tell the truth.
Betsy, come on the podcast.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I'm a middle child.
Oh, what? You're a middle and they care?
They care. I know.
I thought that was like
I
not
think
a
I'm
thing.
like the favorite though. Like I'm the middle and I'm the favorite.
Is your older sister a girl?
My older brother, I have an older brother and a younger sister.
Because I do sometimes believe moms can be really attached to boys and dads can be really attached to daughters.
Yeah.
I think sometimes there's a
crossover.
There's a crisscross.
Yeah. I feel like my mom and I are like this. I'm exactly like my mom.
She has a podcast.
Yeah, she does. No, and then my brother's just like my dad. And I think my sister's like my dad a lot too. So I'm like, I think me and my mom were like this. Like even growing up, like me and mom were always like the same. Are you like your mom or not really?
Yeah.
Just like her?
Yeah.
Is this
She's very dry, very bristly. She's very funny. She's very blunt.
Yeah.
She's very dark sense of humor. She's a hippie. She's an old Native American weed smoking hippie.
Oh, I love that.
So she just wants to like braid her hair and smoke weed and watch TV. I was thinking today, I literally talked about this today. We were talking about kidnappings and I was like, what if they kidnap my mom? I was like, my mom would be like, all right, can I watch my show? Like, I think my mom could be kidnapped and she'd be like, are we going somewhere where I can watch my shows? She's very chill.
My mom's not chill. One thing about my mom, she's gonna have a pepper spray. She can have a taser.
What? Does she think everyone's out to get you?
Yes. The reel she sent me is like, watch out for this scam. Watch out for this scam. You're gonna die. There's a new virus. Oh,
She's protecting
they're
you.
coming after you. Lock your phone. They're trying to steal your credit card information. And I'm like, Mom, send me some good news. I can't. I'm like, she's like, oh my God. She'll do this thing where she's like, well, I'm not trying to scare you, but here's the scariest thing that could happen to you.
Is she a Facebooker?
Yes.
Because if that's the fear mongering, I hate to say, if your parent is on Facebook, you know that they're either sharing memes or sharing like missing people.
Yeah.
Like it's for missing people, local crime, and memes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you think?
No, 100%. It's definitely the fear mongering on Facebook.
Once a year, I'll log into Trixie Facebook and be like, "What's good?" And I just never show up again. But my other stuff automatically posts to Facebook.
Yeah.
Because so many people only watch me on Facebook. Weirdly,
I mean, it's such a big platform.
Yeah.
And like some people just don't cross over.
I wish you knew about Facebook when it first came out. Like I was in high school when it became available for high schoolers to sign up. Because originally it was just for colleges. You had to be out of college.
Yeah.
So when you're a high schooler, and I'm a millennial, like 2007 era Facebook was so fun and magical to like you would plug in your digital camera and dump 40 photos.
Oh my God, I was there. I'm 29 actually. So like
Oh.
I'm not like we're not that far away.
Oh, I thought it was telling you magical tales from
No.
beyond.
I'm actually 29. I think I was like in middle school when I really discovered that. And if you had a birthday party, 96 photos.
Oh
from
my
that.
God, it
And
was
just
huge.
pictures of your friends at your house with the digital camera. When I got a digital camera, I was taking selfies. I was having photo shoots in my room.
Oh yeah.
Me and my friends would hang out and
Cover shoots.
Cover shoots.
Yep.
It was so magical. And then you would upload 97 photos, if not 200, and then they get 3 likes. Like that was so fun.
Yeah. My friend Rachel and I, we used to do little like if you're a gay boy and you had a hot best friend like I did in high school, we loved to come home from school and like we would put on like black clothes and she played guitar. We would like do photo shoots with our guitars and like we love to do little photo shoots. Stupid.
It was so fun.
It's wholesome.
Life was simpler.
Having a digital camera was such an event. Somebody brought their digital camera somewhere. This girl, I just went on a ski trip and this girl there had a like cool pics from 2005 that she's had since high school. And
That's my friend.
And she was using it to take pictures at the function. And I went, excuse me, can I see your camera? I said, oh my God, are you like one of those people that got this like retro? She said, this is literally mine from high school.
Oh my God.
She said, I've only had to replace the charger.
That is so crazy. That's how my friend Jen, she has one that she took from her mom that she got 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a green one. And all her Instagram pictures are just that.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't need her iPhone. It's like so crazy.
It's fun, and they make such good little digital cameras that are basically like a fat credit card.
Yeah.
So you can real quick take a better pic. Because let's be honest, iPhones need to figure out their cameras at some point.
So when did you start YouTubing? Like, because you had a YouTube before Drag Race, right? That you would upload onto.
Yes, so this is crazy. So don't look for it. It's all hidden. You won't find it.
I was looking for it.
You won't find it. Once in a while, people ask me for it. Like a journalist or someone will be like, can we see it? I'm like, no. I am
I feel like
too,
you'll
and
put clips of it in sometimes.
I cannot, you guys, I can't even tell you what I was doing on this channel. Dressing up, makeup tutorials after doing makeup for 6 months. Here's my tutorials on how to do my incredible look.
Can't
It's like
achieve it.
so bad. And then also I was doing reviews. I was reviewing I've always been obsessed with QVC and HSN.
Oh
So
my
I
God.
started reviewing and selling things on the channel that weren't products. One time I had a box of crayons and I did a whole video reviewing every color. Like I was such a weird little hipster, like talking about like, is it worth your money? I don't know. Like try it before you buy it with me. These are the Crayola Twistables. Like,
I remember those.
like what? But you know, when you have a digital camera and you're just you're in your first apartment and you're just like, I don't know. It's Wisconsin. It's going to snow for 8 months. What are we going to do? You know?
Yeah.
I wasn't old enough to be really doing drag yet. I was only doing Rocky Horror. And because of Rocky Horror, I was getting in drag like once a month. So some of my tutorials on my channel were about Rocky Horror, or I turned myself into Rainbow Bride, or me and my boyfriend at the time, he was a singer and we would make music and sing. And so then I quit for years. And then I would put random shit up when I started Drag Race. Maybe once a year, I'll put up some dumb video. And then when COVID hit, right before COVID hit, I was like, I want to go back to doing YouTube. So maybe a year before COVID, I started uploading regularly, and I did not expect to be like in love with it.
Yeah, you're really good at it.
I'm obsessed with it. I've done 2 seasons of my own television show, not to mention Trixie and Katya show, Queen of the Universe,
Yeah.
Drag Race. Nothing is as fun as YouTube.
Really?
YouTube is what you want TV to feel like. It's so creative. Every idea you have in the moment, you just grab it and ride it. And you have so much direct interaction with fans. You get to see what they like. And YouTube is so positive. I look forward to reading the comments on YouTube because they're always so encouraging.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I love this color on you, or I love these type of videos. You get really feedback. You get your like Nielsen ratings about like what they want, which is nice.
Did you feel like that when you did Were you feel like, did you feel less connected to people or more?
Katya will tell you this too. We didn't really understand how big of a deal that show was till after we stopped doing it.
Really?
To us, we just were screaming down there. We'd scream in a green screen and we would leave and they would edit it and put it up. And people, like in the beginning, people would be like, wow. They were treating it like a secret hidden gem.
That's how I felt it was.
Yeah. And then over the years, when other YouTubes started to edit like us, because I'm not the editor, but I will say Jeff and Chris and Ron and all the people who edited that, they kind of permanently, again, nothing's original. No one created anything, but they kind of birthed hyper editing.
Yeah.
Where everything's overboard, editing like maximalism.
It was so fun.
Oh my God. And how lucky were Katya and I to get to take like a story about going to CVS and have it animated like crazy.
Yeah.
Reminded me of the show on HBO. It was a kids show. And part of what they had was called like distraction news, where the woman would read the news and they would have all these distractions around her. And then at the end, there would be a quiz. And the point was to try not to get distracted.
Oh.
So we're trying to tell these like totally banal stories. And there's like explosions and coffins and rubber chickens and sound effects. But honestly, now when I see it on TikTok, I'm like, wow, that show was cool. I only really started to really feel that way about it after it was done.
Like when I was in college and I was still I wasn't out yet in college. And like, that's when I found, well, I found Drag Race and I found, and then I was like watching it and I feel like you guys were my first gay friends. Like I stole so much of your humor.
Oh my God.
I stole so much from you guys. Like I feel like because I feel like I was in that phase of being gay where like I didn't have gay friends yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, every gay guy I met was like an opportunity to hook up, not an opportunity to make a friend.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I guess that was where I was at. And so I didn't really have in-person gay friends. And I remember me and my best friend who's super les now, which is like, lives in New York. She's like, I think she's on her way to non-binary. Like, we see it for her. I see it for them. She, they. And...
Erasure. The erasure.
No, but we just like loved your show. We would
Thank
say,
you.
"Oh, honey," all the time. It was getting crazy.
And that's so funny. Like the things we would come up with that would live for a long time, dumb things we'd say to each other that people still say now, like that. Can I please have bread? People say that. Or like
Notes of fruit,
floral and nut in my butt. Yeah, what? Crazy. I mean, we just were yelling. And you know, in drag, we're quoting movies and radio. Like we're pulling in dumb shit, incorporating it into a way we talk to each other. And then the audience is taking that and making it like their lexicon. It's like gay brain. It's really like OG gay brain rot. We're just passing around stupid ideas.
It really was gay brain rot. I feel like it really molded people to like have fun. Like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like you molded a lot of people's humor on accident.
I agree, weirdly. And I know that I'm funny, but Katya and I were never on that show trying to be funny. We really were just talking. And then I found out I was kind of funny, honestly, from that show.
That's how you found out?
I knew I was good at talking, but I didn't really know about my own, because I have a lot of doubt as an artist, lot, all the time. I lose weeks of my creative artistry because I will one day feel like I'm God, and the next day I am like, you are the biggest hack, and everything you've ever done is stupid. So it's really back and forth. But some days on that show, when we both were locked in, it was like, oh my God. It's like we were lightning rods, like channeling the powers, channeling the divine, I think RuPaul calls it.
Oh, really?
Where when you're really having a creative experience, it feels like it's not even you. It's like you're channeling. And the way she and I lock eyes and link in, I don't know what it is.
It is so...
I don't know what it is. It's like doing rock, paper, scissors, and every time you're doing the same thing. Like you don't have to talk about it. And the longer we've worked together, I can hear when she's finishing a thought and when it needs a button. Like in the beginning, we were just talking, and then we really got good at basically you're playing Pong.
Yeah.
This is my joke. Now it's a setup for your joke. Now it's, And she's so funny. I mean, honestly, when we first started UNHhhh, she was so famous and people loved her so much. She was such a star.
Was it after or before All Stars?
It was before.
It was before? Okay.
No, we started after she'd filmed it, but it hadn't aired yet.
Oh, okay.
She was such a star. I was so insecure. I just got to be the friend of, I got to be the sidekick to her being such a star. And it gave me so much peace because it felt like the focus wasn't even on me. It felt like it was really all about her.
Really?
And then it gave me such a freedom of like, I can just relax because she's the adult. She's also 8 years older than me. I was 25. So it was like, she's the adult.
Yeah.
And then over the years, the more she becomes a feeble crackhead, the more and the caretaker. So we kind of are, now I would say I think we feel more even. Whereas she used to kind of feel like, I just want her to like me. I just want her to like working with me. She felt so cool.
Like, that's one of those things where, like, as a viewer, you guys always hit as a pair for me. Like, I never thought there was any, like, disproportionate level of success or funniness. Like, you guys were always, like, you know what, like, I always, like, talk about, like, the podcast can sometimes be, like, really hard to make, but all everyone sees is, like, the success of it.
Right.
You don't know, like, what's going on actually, like, when we're making it kind
Right.
of thing. But, like, I feel like you were thinking that and no one else got that from you at all. Like, and isn't that crazy?
Yes, but I mean, I've always struggled with, it's like pulling a yarn on a sweater.
And it's, like, unraveling.
I'm so able to completely defile myself with like, you're not good. You're not good. You're not, that I have to be really careful of that. But being with Katya, it was just about her. It felt like it was really just about her. And so I was just like there. And so I accidentally got comfortable carrying half the weight and then feeling like, maybe I'm funny. Maybe I'm also here and that's good. But again, she was just so beloved. I felt so lucky that her fans were going to get to see me, and she was very generous with that. Like she knew there was times where we would get gigs and her management that I didn't have at the time would call and make sure I got the same pay.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
She's always been so generous.
That's amazing.
I would never say that to her face because she's disgusting. No, but I don't know what I would be. I mean, she really just helped me find my voice really in drag. Like after Drag Race, I was so downtrodden. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? What a loser. You flop so bad. And then she did so well, even though she also didn't win. And she really just inspired me because she was so secure. She was so good at doing her thing. And it was so original. And I was just so like in awe.
That's so sweet to hear. Like
she's great.
When you were making the show, did you feel like you guys had that connection to be creative partners at all? Like
a Drag Race?
When you
not once. I barely talked to her.
That's what on the show. It doesn't look like you guys got along like that well, or like we're best friends.
We never spoke.
I think like you guys.
I'm a non-smoker.
Oh so
yeah, me and Kennedy Davenport sitting inside just staring at each other during Untucked because we don't smoke.
Yeah,
I didn't really get too close to her, and then after Drag Race, we became phone buddies. So everybody was top 4, whatever. She and I were top 5 and 6, so we were like not in consideration for winning.
Okay.
But we'd been there the whole time, so we had a lot of shared like perspective on like who do you think's gonna win? This is so crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your merchandise? I was getting used to being paid $40 cash to do a full show in Milwaukee. And so to go from that to like talking about selling a shirt with your face on it was so crazy. It was nice to have somebody to talk to about like, isn't this all crazy? This is crazy.
Okay. And that's when you guys like clicked?
We got so close on the phone, and then I called World of Wonder, and Theron, who works at World of Wonder, is World of Wonder, doesn't work at World of Wonder, is World of Wonder. And I said, I have an idea for a show. Me and Katya, I think, really could click. And he said, what's your idea? And I said, I think the first episode should be us deciding what the show is, which is a crazy thing to loft. But they weren't paying us anything. And so it was like, there's nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And then we went in, and it was like an immediate, like, twin language. And I was like, this is real. This is like
Naming the show was such a funny choice too. It was like
Originally, they encouraged me not to. They were like, it's just hard to spell. It's going to be hard for people to YouTube. But then it was when it started getting views like Untucked did, I was like, well, the girls are finding it. But then again, if you go on YouTube now and you search Trixie and Katya, it will come up.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard to find. I still struggle spelling it. I think it's UNHhhh, but I don't even know.
It's that, and then it's like 3 caps H's and then 2 lowercase ones, like something like that. I remember. But I think, didn't you guys do like a photo review or something first?
Yes.
And then that turned into like the
Yeah.
Like,
so I had this idea for Katya and I, who, are not qualified really to critique Raja and Raven, but who's qualified to do what? We're all cross-dressers. Who cares?
yeah.
That we would go critique their looks from Fashion Photo Review. And I just thought it'd be a fun, kind of out-of-pocket little side thing that kind of just promotes Tudor Boot.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun, and we just had a really good time making fun of these amazing drag queens. And it was in the room, we were just like, huh. I wasn't surprised, but I was like looking, seeing if anybody else was like, do you guys feel the thing? I couldn't describe it. It was like, we're just 2 people, but this feels like bigger than just 2 people in a chair.
Mm-hmm. And then after that is when you called and was like,
yeah, I said, let's do this show. And then we did that for like 8 years, I think. And then by then we'd started The Bald and the Beautiful, which we loved doing. That started like in my living room. And I was running the soundboard back in the day. Like,
Really?
I was this and the talking.
oh my God.
Yes. Then we started I Like to Watch, which I think is 200 plus episodes now. That's been going like,
That's 200 episodes?
it's been going since like 2018 or something. now.
How do you how much of the show do you watch when you do that?
Okay, everybody asked this, and my lovely director, Jennifer Coaches, I believe the show originally might have been spearheaded and conceived by Jennifer Coaches and I believe Fran Tirado, who does...
Oh, yeah, Fran,
Yes.
yeah.
I think Fran also... I don't remember, it was so long ago. They were voices in putting it together
Yeah.
originally. And they conceived of this show where we sit and comment on content. And my manager at the time was like, hey, I'm just going to say it. My manager at the time was like, hey, we passed on this thing. I don't think it was like right. And I said, really? What was it? And they told me, it was like, well, Netflix wants you guys to come and sit and just kind of like comment on, and my dream, and this is crazy. When I was first starting drag, my dream was to do mystery science theater, but with drag queens. So my dream was to watch like gay movies and have like almost like an outline of, they have the robots talking mystery. I was going to do outlines of wigs and we'd be talking because I love riffing. I was riff tracks and all that where you comment on movies. So when we got this job, I was like, this sounds like my secret dream of commenting on movies. Not that Mystery Science Theater invented that, but they're the kings of that.
Yeah.
Like, nobody compares us to that. But in my mind, I'm like, we're just like them. We're not. But I was like, no, we have to do that job. And we did it, and it was magic. Like, that was the first day was the whole hallway smells like cum. That was the first day. And you got to imagine, Netflix in my mind was hiring us to say only good things.
Yeah.
And I said to Katya and I were just like, well, let's just do it our way. And then if they don't like it, they'll never hire us again. Yeah. Because it wasn't a series yet.
Oh,
it was just like a
one-off?
A one-off, two-off thing. So it only became longer because we consider ourselves quality control.
Yeah.
We don't rip into things
for no reason.
Maliciously.
Mm-hmm.
We comment on, when you sit with your friends and watch Drag Race, gay people comment on all of it.
Oh,
gay people talk about what cartwheels they could do better or how RuPaul looks great or whatever. And that's sort of the spirit of 2 gay people in wigs watching a show. Is like we're just sitting, like we're shooting the shit. And the reason we sit on couches is because we want you to feel like you feel when you're with your friends watching.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's the vibe you guys give off. I always feel like I'm part of the conversation with you guys. And I feel like that's the magic.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, thank you so much for being on the pod. I'm
Of course.
So nice. I mean, like, do you want to let people know where to follow you? If you have anything coming out?
Yeah, so I have a bunch of remixes this spring, bootlegs and reels. I'm really into bootlegs right now. I'm really into cutting through the red tape and just putting out illegal remixes of pop girls and hope they don't get mad. But I just did a remix for Jennifer Lopez. That was crazy.
No way.
Yes, I did. There's an official Trixie remix of Play.
Oh my God.
Play all night long. So good. And then I'm going to be at all the music festivals this year. They haven't even announced all of them, but it's a lot of them. So I'm going to be outside in drag. My show is this like, I don't want to reveal the name because the name is horny, but the show is this like Trixie beaming down from space and rescuing the human race from itself from the crimes
Ooh.
of greed and technology and the lack of humanity of the earth. It is time to deploy ourselves to a planet of love for each other, okay?
Yeah.
I think it's just the year of,
Ooh.
I don't want to be corny, I just feel like it's the year of a message of love.
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
Everybody say love.
Everybody say love. Everybody say love.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you like, rate, and review the show. Every time you do that, a lesbian gets their wings. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.